Hey YouTube, Casual Brews, back with another craft beer review. Today I'm going to be reviewing from Tree Brewing Company, their limited edition vertical winter ale. Tree Brewing, founded in Kelowna, been around quite a long time. I've had a couple of their beers before. Commonly, you can find their single can tall boys at liquor stores around Lower Mainland. Yeah, they're initially from Kelowna, but I guess they've moved now. Did a quick little bit of research. They now brew out of Big Rock Brewing's facilities in Vancouver. I think the company they were initially kind of partnered with in Kelowna or something went bankrupt, and then now they're, I guess, now they're kind of together with Big Rock in Vancouver. So yeah, first review I've done of one of their beers. I have tried, I think, a couple of their beers before. They're okay. They're good value beers, honestly. Like, they're usually like $2 something for their tall cans. So I've got them a couple times when just looking to save a couple bucks on a cheap, half decent beer. So yeah, we'll give this one a try. Limited edition. I'm pretty sure it's brand new. I only just saw it the other day when I was picking up a few other single beers. So yeah, winter ales, I mean, they're pretty hit or miss, honestly. I reviewed a couple of them before and actually kind of liked them. The Dead Frog Winter Ale, I think that's actually still around. I reviewed it, one of my earlier reviews. That was a solid beer. Like I said, they're kind of hit or miss. I don't generally like dark beers to begin with, but some of them are kind of nice as like a dessert type of beer, really. Like, you couldn't really want to drink more than one or two of them because they get kind of quite sweet, heavy, but still good. So we'll see how this one is. Not sure what to expect. Lighter pour, obviously. Like, some of these can be like dark black in color. This could be more of like an amber kind of malty ale, perhaps. Yeah, I'm very surprised. I thought it would be like a dark black pour, like, like the what's it called? The Dead Frog one. Kind of looks like, I think the Lions Winter Ale, the famous Lions Winter Ale, looks like this, and I kind of like that one actually as well. So we'll see if this is kind of in the same neck of the woods. It says beer with vanilla on the can. It's 5%, pretty standard, honestly, for one of these beers. Yeah, it tastes a lot like the Lions Winter Ale. Very much like the Lions Winter Ale, which is like really popular. Yeah, it's nice. It's definitely not like a dark beer. I was expecting like a dark colored, kind of like almost ice creamy kind of tasting beer. Yeah, this is more like the kind of more low-key, more subtle flavors. Actually tastes fairly light, but yet it has that little like vanilla hint that you get from. I haven't had the Lions Winter Ale in quite a while, but it literally tastes, from what I can remember, it tastes like almost the same. Maybe the Lions Winter Ale actually has a little heavier on the vanilla. This is actually a lot more subtle. This tastes more of just like a beer, a standard amber beer. Quite heavily carbonated though compared to most ambers. Let's see, one more sip here. Yeah, I mean, it's not bad. Not what I expected for sure. I expected something a lot darker, heavier. It's a little lighter. Very subtle flavors, honestly. Like, yeah, I mean, it almost just tastes like a generic beer with just like that hint of vanilla, hint of a little bit of malt, but very, very little, very subtle. I feel like if you were, like for me, I'm not really like disappointed because I don't really care for much dark beer anyways, but if you were like a big dark beer fan, you might, you know, try this and be like, oh, and then pour it and be like, oh, what the hell, this isn't what I was expecting. But I don't know, it's okay. It doesn't blow me away by any stretch. One last sip and then I'll score it. Yeah, I mean, it's okay, honestly. It's not a bad, it's easy drinking. Like I wasn't expecting that. Just a pretty standard beer with just a very subtle hint of flavor. Winter ale, I mean, it could be anytime ale, really. It's just a very anytime kind of easy drinking beer for the most part. You know, I'll go with solid 7-1. Like, it kind of barely squeaks into the sevens. Like seven's like a good beer. This is a good beer. It just doesn't really have anything that kind of blows me away by any stretch. But yeah, it's solid. It's not what I was expecting really, but it's like the Lions Winter Ale, just maybe not quite as, it's like a light version of it almost, I could say. Yeah, 7-1. Tree Brewing Vertical Winter Ale. Not bad at all. Yeah, easy to just sip on it, and yeah, gonna do my football picks here shortly for week 9. And yeah, that's a review.